Most fitness coaches are broke because they don't know how to create content that converts into paying clients. In the last 11 months, I've gained over 1 billion views and 1 million followers on all social media platforms, and today I'm reviewing my clients' social media accounts. It just sounds stupid. It makes me feel dumb, and you look dumb saying it. I want to fucking yell at you right now. This video doesn't help me rip my shirt off with complete confidence. Is it croissant or croissant? Croissant? Croissant. Croissant! Oh, I'm gonna black out. What the fuck? Did we just repost this? Forcing legends. Oh, forging legend. I gotta fucking zoom this in a little bit. I got fucking blind eyes. There we go. Forging legends. I help men over 40 get shredded physically, mentally, and pain-free without restrictive diets. Okay, straight to the point. DM fit40 for info. That's fine. Let's dive into the content right away. Of course. Hustle nonstop and you'll break. Rest smart and you'll rise. So not horrible with this. However, it's very generic. Also, it's hard to read the text with the books in the background. So what I would do is I would probably move this down to where your cup is and I'd put something there that is blank so I could read it. It also doesn't really trigger me to read anything else. Yeah, so like I'm never gonna make it this far anyways, ever in your video, because it's just a very boring fucking video of you drinking tea with a caption above you. So I don't really have any reason to go read this. All right? The entire point of having a short video with a caption is to trigger an emotion to make me read your long-winded written caption. If there is not a correlation between the video and the written caption, I will never fucking make it there. So if this is important for me to read, this needs to be emotionally triggering in some way. So I get to this caption itself.
The harsh reality, ignoring your health is the fastest way to rob your family of the best version of you.
Really? Why? That's what I would get to first. The harsh reality is empty words you don't need to say at the beginning of your fucking rant video. Just say what you want to say. Not being a healthy parent is the worst thing you could do for your children. Just get to the point that you would like to deliver. Stop laying up a statement to then deliver the harsh reality. Just deliver the harsh reality. All right? It's a bunch of filler words that could have been cut out of your video.
You say, but I have to grind my family to...
Really? Do I say that? How do you know? You don't know me. You don't know my friends. You don't know my family. You don't know that I say that and then I don't do the work. Don't assume words that are coming out of my mouth. Just speak about generalized things that these people struggle with. Things that you see every day because you are technically the professional that deals with these individuals consistently.
Depends on me. Yes, I get it. Make all the money.
No.
Busy day, you can still toast the fat in less time than it takes to shower. Your resistance band, it's a key to make it happen. You can do bicep curl, banded fly, bend over rows, Romanian deadlift, upright rows, shoulder press. My favorite, banded push-ups.
I don't hate the value you're giving, because again, I think anything can be valuable if you're just giving simplistic tips, whether it's a resistance band dumbbell. I think it's contextual to the people you're trying to target, because here you're saying that you're forging legends, helping men over 40 get shredded physically, mentally, and pain-free. I don't think any man over 40 is gonna get fucking shredded doing a band workout in their house for 15 minutes, but that's besides the point. When it comes to the beginning here, I just don't think that this is very emotionally resonant to make me wanna pay attention and then implement the value that you have. Busy day.
Busy day, you can still toast the fat in less time than it takes to shower.
I would just talk about the resistance band. If you don't have time to go to the gym, but you have 15 minutes before your next meeting, here's a 15-minute workout you can do with a resistance band to start building that muscle you want. Or to start burning the calories you want to burn. I just don't like the hook you're breaking down. One more.
Your body is a walking business card of who you really are. Fitness isn't just about the muscles, it's the damn proof of your discipline, your resilience, and your inner strength.
Why does that matter? This is a conversation we need to have. A lot of people like to say that term, that word, your body is the business card for your daily life. Well, if you're not a fitness professional, then no, it's not. Because nobody gives a fuck if you're fit or not in the real world. Usually, this is why we have so many fat businessmen. That's why Elon looks like a bag of milk, even though he's the richest person in the entire world. Is he the richest person in the entire world? Yeah, he's up there. Nobody gives a fuck how you look. So your body is not the business card of your everyday life unless you are a fitness professional. So you need to say something that resonates with those people, the individuals that are men over 40, the people that you say that you target. So I'm gonna give you a fucking reality check, because you are a person that helps men over 40. This is also a person that helps men over 40. So unbiasedly, don't lie to yourself. If you are a person scaling the internet scrolling through the internet trying to find a coach to help them with their fitness goals, would you hire you, who basically is giving a bunch of generic fucking information, or would you hire Jeff, who is literally teaching you exactly what to do in order to lose weight?
100 grams of carbs you eat, you will gain 400 grams of water. When you eat more carbs, you store more glycogen. When you store more glycogen, you hold on to more water. This is how your body burns calories in a 24-hour period. This is how many, let's say your body...
So you have a very knowledgeable person who is walking the walk, who understands how to explain basic information in a way that everybody gets. Who would you hire? You.
The harsh reality, ignoring your health is the fastest way to rob your family.
Or Jeff.
If you want to lose 10 pounds of fat in a month, you need...
I would hire Jeff, because when I come to this page, I'm getting tangible value and I actually understand what the fuck he is saying. Stone, get Jack to do wild shit with calisthenics. That's probably the most direct tagline that we've had so far, which I actually don't mind. Let's see.
Stop training fasting. If you are doing calisthenics, it's stupid as fuck. Here is how to eat
Why?
around your workout window correct. Pre-workout can look something like this. A cup of oatmeal for the carbs, protein powder for the protein, fruits for the sugars and the vitamins, and the...
So what I'm going to say right here is I understand why you're trying to slow everything down when you're speaking, because you want to emphasize each word. But when you try to overemphasize each word, it almost sounds like you're trying to explain like Chinese to a person who only knows English. It just sounds stupid. All right. What I mean by that is like the hook itself, even though I asked you why, it's not horrible.
Stop training fasting. If you are doing calisthenics, it's stupid as fuck.
It kind of makes me laugh, but when we get into the next point, you're boring the fuck out of me.
Here is how to eat around your workout window correct. Pre-workout can look something like this.
Pre-workout can look something like this. Dude, just fucking say it. Eat this for your pre-workout and then go through the foods that you want to break down. Stop trying to overemphasize every single individual word that you are saying, because it makes me feel dumb and you look dumb saying it.
A cup of oatmeal for the carbs, protein.
Okay, so I want to fucking yell at you right now. This is actually sick. Watching this blows my fucking mind, right? Like the fact that this is a push-up challenge, I want to try it, but I know I'm going to fucking fall on my face and bust my face. So I'm excited. So you've now got my attention. I don't know if this would go viral. I'm just excited. Like this is a me thing. Fuck everybody else for a minute. So I'm excited to see you do it. And then you do all this dumb shit. Let's flip the water bottle and let me move my rat dog. Dude, just do the fucking challenge. Why do I gotta wait 9 seconds to watch all this bullshit happen? Like you've lost me. I'm gone. So what could have been a viral push-up challenge is now me leaving because I've got to watch all this. You should have just did that right away. I don't think the flip of the bottle and moving the dog and all that other stuff did anything. That annoyed me. I fucking hate watching shit like that. Again, same thing. I feel like if you just spoke to the camera and it was like day 4 of me chasing this individual movement, more people would grip onto your journey than just doing music and text on screen. But still, like you have a funny personality, so I would use it. Like the stupidest fuck fasted thing did make me giggle. All right, this challenge, you did it. You actually achieved it. Like just use your personality.
Stop doing random attempts for the fucking muscle up. Bro, it's like learning Spanish by only saying hola chica to your favorite stripper on a Saturday night.
How? How is randomly attacking a muscle up like me hitting on a random Spanish hooker in the middle of the night? That makes no fucking sense. That reference is not the same at all. Not even a little bit. I get why you're doing it, because you see individuals speak about certain subjects and then use that reference as an example, but that reference does not correlate here. It does not go together. All right? You could have used a different movement as a reference. You could have used a different calisthenics movement that's very popular as a reference, but comparing random attempts as a muscle up as you saying hola to a stripper in the middle of the street in Spain does not fucking correlate. All you've done is confuse me now. Adding in comedy that does not mix to the video itself will never get you the views that you want. Keep everything that you are saying very contextual to the content that you want to hit. Be clear instead of trying to be clever.
I think this guy has potential for sure.
So do I. I'm like, fucking, this one, like, made me giggle. This viral video, it might still, but I doubt it. Like, I think if he would have just did it, it would have popped. Now, I want to say this for all of you guys that might have an accent. If you have an accent and English is not your primary language, you have an advantage, but you are also at a disadvantage. On the one hand, your accent makes you unique. So if you understand how to speak English very clearly and well, you will separate yourself from the crowd instantly. But you are at a disadvantage if you don't understand how to actually speak with clear wording, if you are not concise with your language, and if you can't get what you want to say out clearly. So a part of getting good at content is also getting better at speaking. That means if you need to go hire a speaking coach, do it. You want to be good in this realm, especially as an English speaker, you need to get better online with that. What's up, James? I help quiet, hardworking men get strong, lean, and confident. Very straight to the point, in under 4 hours a week. Okay, secondly, don't do this second line at all, delete it. But if you do have a first I help statement, don't break it into 2 lines and then put an emoji in front of both things, because they're one sentence. You're making your bio hard to read now. You're making it unnecessarily long for no reason. Let's dive into the content. Are you tired of looking in the mirror and hating what you see? So two pieces of content back to back. Let's say the same thing. Do you feel like you've tried every diet program and nothing has worked? Are you ready to become the man you were meant to be? What the fuck does that mean? Sounds like you. I'm looking for 3 quiet, hardworking men. Okay, pause. A 5130 post is a very simplistic call to action. I'm looking for 3 or 5 people that want to achieve a very specific results in X amount of days. The reason why the 5130 CTA call to action is so good and works so well in multiple different niches is because it calls out a specific amount of people, which creates scarcity, that want to achieve a specific result in a specific short period of time. If you change it up, it does not fucking work. You cannot change anything about the CTA if you want it to actually land. Also, no one's gonna make it here because they're not gonna make it through this. Are you tired of looking at the mirror and hating the man you see? Well, if the answer is not a 100% fuck yes, I'm leaving. Also, if I'm not entertained by this video within 3 seconds, I'm leaving. So if you want to do a CTA, just do a fucking CTA. Don't try to bury it underneath all of this wording. Get direct to the fucking point. A lot of people do not have the attention span that you think they do. So don't beat around the bush, just give it to them.
Hate looking in the mirror because nothing's changing. This is
Okay, we gotta drop the fucking mirror thing for a minute. This is the 4th fucking post. What the fuck are we doing? Though technically it's the 3rd post because the 4th one you were looking at a fucking donut or whatever the goddamn shit is.
if you hate looking in the mirror because
What's with the mirror, bro? Break away a little bit. You are a fitness professional. You help individuals achieve results. You said here, all right, I help quiet, hardworking men get strong, lean, and confident. In order to get strong, what do you need to do? Lift weights. In order to get lean, what do you need to do? Eat in a caloric deficit, all right, cut off some body fat. In order to get confident, that's very subjective. Who the fuck knows? Well, here, we're talking about the mirror. Here, we're talking about the mirror. Here, we're staring at a fucking donut. Here, we're talking about the mirror. Where's the rest? Where are we gonna teach them how to do those things? Well, Cole, it's later on in my video. I'm never gonna make it there.
looking in the mirror because nothing's changing, this is why. You go to the gym and pick a weight that just feels good that day.
How do you know? You don't fucking know me. I go to the gym and I pick that weight because that's what I think I can lift, not because it's what I think feels good. We need to add actual verbiage that people are utilizing. We need to speak to direct pains. We need to speak to the people that we say that we understand and know.
That's random, but muscle confusion. That's just another word for random. And random doesn't help you rip your shirt off with complete confidence. To build muscle,
This video doesn't help me rip my shirt off with complete confidence. It confuses me to the point where I want to fucking headbutt my goddamn computer screen.
if I see another Instagram ad that says something along the lines of, you're not lazy, you just don't have a system built for you, I'm gonna crash out. All of
I've never seen an ad like that in my entire life. Have you seen an ad like that? No. Ronnie, you seen an ad like that? No. Yeah, not once. And we're probably on social media 10 times as much as you. I get where you're coming from because you might have saw an ad like that, or maybe you're laying up this video with that statement to be able to lead them in the direction that you want to head. All of this could have been delivered better if we find the point. What's the fucking point of this video? Let's try to find it.
These fitness coaches are either a carbon copy of each other or just use ChatGPT for their scripts. You don't need some special strategy or
Respectfully, James, and I mean this in the nicest way possible, this seems like a fucking ChatGPT script.
method to get into the best shape of your life. You need to stick to the basics for long enough to actually start to see progress. Because let's be honest, their method, their strategy are just glorified basics. Train 3 to 4 times a week, get 6 to 10,000 steps a day, sleep for 7 to 8 hours a night, and eat whole nutritious foods 90% of the time. Fitness is not rocket science, but unfortunately, the fitness industry.
So the point of this video, the entire thing is just to call it the fitness industry and make people understand that other people are trying to fuck them over with their strategies. This is a video that should not be posted because it doesn't do anything for you. It doesn't do anything for your business. It doesn't do anything for your growth. It doesn't do anything for your brand. Don't talk about other coaches if you want to grow. Literally does nothing. Unless you're going to do a reaction video based off of something else that has gone viral and you could add context to the viral video, there is no point in you doing a video like this because nobody cares about you to listen to this entire thing. That's not a knock on you. That's just how social media fucking works.
He's literally bashing fitness coach, and he is a fitness coach.
Ah, bro, I can't.
You've been working out for years, but still look the same. You follow a workout program for
Bro,
2 weeks, get bored or don't see results, whichever comes first. Then switch it up and wonder why you...
James, where are we going? Are we a fucking motivational preacher or are we a fitness coach? Where is the fucking value? You're just talking. We've been posting for 4 days and there is not one piece of tangible information that we could take away from your page.
This is why you've been working out for years, but still look the same. You follow... If you hate looking in the mirror because of what you see, listen up.
Oh, I'm gonna black out. What the fuck? Did we just repost this?
Eating out is the reason you're not dropping body fat. You view eating out as a chance to reward yourself for all
Is it eating out or is it the fact that I'm not in a caloric deficit?
the hard work you put in during the week.
Okay. Give people something to actually use. That's your fucking feedback. You are a fitness coach. You said that you help men, all right, who are quiet and hardworking get strong, lean, and confident. You look lean, look strong, look confident. At least you're posting fucking photos to make it seem like you were perceived as confident. So fucking do that. What did you do to build your body? What did you do to understand what to do in the gym? What did you do to understand how to diet? Teach them. Teach them. Because everything that we've gone over, every single post, does nothing for anybody who watches the content on your page. That is the brutal feedback that you need to fucking hear. Anything you guys want to say before I crash out?
Go back on that last video on...
This fucking one?
Out is the reason you're not dropping body fat. You view eating out as a chance to reward yourself for all the hard work you put in during the week.
No, I don't, fucking asshole. I just like eating pizza.
And again, he's just assuming that you're fucking eating out.
Yeah. I don't view eating out as a reward for me working during the week. I view eating out as a way for me to eat fucking food. A reframe of this video is instead of saying you view eating out as a reward, you could say eating out is hurting your fat loss journey because people put too much fats and oils into the food while cooking it. That is stopping you from losing weight, not the reward. The context that you are approaching these videos with doesn't make sense to anybody, especially the men that you're trying to help. Think about it like this. If it's value, there needs to be something that I can actually take away from the video and go implement in my life. If it's something to make me feel, you actually need to make me feel, because assuming different things about my life and then trying to motivate me to change is not gonna fucking work. It's bullshit, it's generic, it's not gonna land. Sasha, I help women in their 40s tone up and feel amazing in their favorite dress that they used to wear 10 years ago. That's actually not a bad I help line, because that's a very prominent problem that women struggle with in the fitness industry. So I'll leave that alone. Let's look at it. Let's see if you actually live up to that promise.
Well, last weekend we have been eating croissants.
No one gives a fuck what you're eating.
Croissants for breakfast, croissants.
I know that I said that in a pretty rude way, but it's just the truth. No one gives a fuck if you're eating croissants on a fucking weekly basis. No one cares, okay?
For life.
Is it croissant or croissant? Croissant? Croissant. Croissant!
You know, every single day, every single meal. I'm not feeling guilty about all these croissants. They were absolutely...
All these croissants. Listen, I love it. We're going to leave this, all right? I need you to get it. I think it's funny. I get where you're coming from. I know where you're sharing it. I also don't give a fuck why you've been eating croissants on a fucking daily basis. I don't care. And no, neither does anybody else. The best advice I ever got from Peter McKinnon was 10 years ago watching his vlogs. I was watching him consistently create content through photography and videography. He looked at the camera one day and said, hey, if you're a new creator, I want you to understand this. No one fucking cares about you. Not anybody. So don't start a video saying, I did this. I feel this way. I've been doing this. Because until you are a fucking celebrity in their eyes, they don't give a fuck. And even when you become a celebrity, look how quickly people fall off. You need to create something that makes other people feel something, makes other people feel like they got something from you. So starting a video talking about eating croissants ain't it.
Your snacks are from this section. No wonder the scales are not moving. Trail mix, 500 calories. Dried mango, 400 calories. Maple flavored cashews, 650 calories. If you want healthy snacks, go to this section. Fresh fruits, fresh berries are the best for weight loss. That's it.
The video is a little bit misleading. I understand where you're coming from because you want to talk about calorie density. If you get a handful of nuts or trail mix, it is obviously going to be way more calories. However, if you just tell people, don't eat nuts, you should just go eat fruit because it's very healthy for you. Well, if I go eat 2 pounds of fucking grapes, I'm probably not going to lose weight either. You need to teach them about calorie density. You can't be like, if you eat from this section, you're going to be a fat fuck. And if you eat from this section, you're going to be super healthy and you can eat as much as you want. No, you can't fucking say that. You need to tell them why. Show them why. What does this look like? We'll utilize my coach Jeff as an example again. This is how you teach calorie density.
This is 1,000 calories. 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 And this is 1,000 calories.
That is how you teach it. Why is that important? Because it shows the difference in calorie density between multiple different foods. This is how you should show it. Because if you went, this is 1,000 calories in grapes, this is 1,000 calories in nuts, people would then understand what you were trying to break down instead of generalizing the entire statement, because all you're gonna do here is make people go binge eat a fuckload of fruits and then get mad at you when they got fat after. Just saying.
Most women are scared to lift heavy weights because they think they're gonna hurt their back. While in
So the beginning of the video I feel like is too assumption biased. Starting the video saying most women are scared to lift heavy weights because they're scared of hurting their back is a big assumption. To me, what I've seen in the industry, less women think that they're gonna hurt their back and more women think that they're going to get bulky, or at least that's what we consistently hear. So when it comes to this video, we need to make it more generalized and then hone it into the specific subject. Let's listen to what you have to say.
reality, they are already lifting heavy stuff, like their kids 10, 20 kilos, shopping bags. That's actually when your injuries happen because your body is not strong enough to do this load. Instead of avoiding all this, go to the gym and do this workout I'll show you.
So like, what's the point of this? Is it just to show them a workout?
Everyday life lifting will
Or is it just to explain to them that they should lift in order to make life easier? If that's the case, you should stay away completely from back pain and deadlifts, and you should just focus in on how training is incredibly important for you. I also think that the bulky statement would be more versatile and resonant to your avatar or women in general than attributing deadlifts to a hurt back. Now, I want to show you a video where I talked about women training in the gym to explain the direct point I'm expanding on for you. Women need to start training like men. If they want that hourglass figure, the body of their dreams, they need to push harder in the gym. What do you see most men do? Struggling, grunting, sweating. What do you see most women do? Barely break a sweat, sit on the treadmill for half an hour, and then lift super light weights. Now pause. I utilized that hook because I knew it was going to be incredibly controversial and make people either agree or disagree with me, even though all of the women that are in the gym and understand that they should be lifting weights agree with me. The Gen Pop women are gonna go, fuck you, and get annoyed at the video. I then explain what they should be doing and why I think so, because I want them to get in the gym and start training towards that body of their dreams. The terminology of train like a man is based off of what you consistently see in the gym. This doesn't mean that women don't train hard. There's a lot of women that train harder than me, that are bigger than me, more muscular than me. However, when you look at the two groups in the gym, usually train harder. You have men literally, then I explain the context of what's going on in the wording and I break down it individually. Literally breaking themselves down to the degree of puking in the bathroom because they would like to build muscle up on their body. You see a lot of women sitting on the cardio machines. This is why cardio bunny is a terminology in the gym world. This is just what the commonality is. And throughout the video, I'm consistently relating it to gym terms so they know where I'm going with the context. That's all I want you to do. You have a lot of potential in the content that you are creating. I just want you to get more honed in to the exact verbiage coming out of your mouth when you're explaining it to these people. Lewis, shred fat, build muscle, and stop yo-yo dieting for good. Okay, straight to the fucking point. Let's get it popping. I like the profile photo too. Big smile. Cool, let's get straight into it then. People love to ask where we get our B12. Well, it's naturally found in soil, but honestly, I get mine from the dirt I receive in the internet from loving animals and sharing my vegan lifestyle. I'm gonna call in a friend. Give me a second here.
Yo.
Hello, my vegan brother. I have a question.
Yes.
I'm doing a content audit for a YouTube video. Say hello.
Hello.
And an individual made a video saying people love to ask where we get our B12 from. Have you ever been asked that question, and is it very popular in vegan culture?
Not unless the person is like has any kind of knowledge about nutrition, because nobody thinks about fucking B12.
Thank you. That's all I needed.
If the person does, then yes, but no.
That's all I needed. That's exactly what I needed you to say. Thank you very much.
Okay.
That's Nick Schaefer,
Love you,
everybody.
bye.
Love you, bye. Exactly. Unless they have fitness knowledge, nobody's asking the fucking question. Meaning, we probably shouldn't do a video on this. We definitely shouldn't do a video of you doing B-roll over food. Because again, subjectively, I'm scrolling Instagram. All right? And as I'm scrolling, I'm seeing people I follow, people I follow, people I follow, random plate of food with context that does not resonate with me at all. You need to get that what you think might be popular is not as popular as you think it is.
Look, the main reason you're stalling your weight loss on a plant-based diet is because you're loading up on pasta, rice, and oats. Yes, you can have all these foods, but the amounts matter. Because when manipulating your calories so that you can be in a slight calorie deficit, which is the only...
Okay, so I don't love this video, and we're gonna rework it to make sure that it's actually valuable for your avatar, but I like this video way more than this video. I get it, you're proud to be vegan, but this doesn't do anything for the individuals that are actually following you. This doesn't give them value. We're just saying that I feel good because I'm vegan, all right? Or I feel good because I follow a balanced plant-based diet. This is the content that you should be producing. Why? Because this actually gives something to the people that are following you or want to follow you because you're giving them value. So let's rework this to actually help individuals on a deeper level. You say that you help people shed fat, build muscle, and stop yo-yo dieting for good. Cool. So let's look at this video and see how you do that.
Look, the main reason you're stalling your weight loss on a plant-based diet is because you're...
What does stalling your weight loss mean? Again, the people that are in your program and the people that are following you on social media might understand that statement. It's a pretty drastic might. Stalling your weight loss, again, is a fitness term. We need to get that the people that are fit are probably not the people that are running to your page to buy your program. Gen Pop is fucking huge. Stalling your weight loss is a term that not a lot of people can grip onto because as much as it might seem simple to people that are in the fitness industry, it isn't. So to break it down to you, what I would say instead of this,
Look, the main reason you're stalling your weight loss on a plant-based...
the reason why you've stopped losing weight is because, instead of the reason why you've stalled on your weight loss journey. Because stalled, even though it's very simple and it's a simple term, does not directly speak to the individuals that we want to serve. And if you're talking about losing weight, shed fat, which is what you said in your bio, we need to actually speak to that specific terminology.
diet is because you're loading up on pasta, rice, and oats. Yes, you...
Again, assumption bias, we've talked about it multiple times through the video, but I'll let it pass because we're trying to break down one narrative in plant-based dieting where people feel like, well, I can eat this food, so I will, versus the other. But again, very assumption biased. You've stalled because you're eating all these foods. You don't know that. So if people don't resonate with exactly that term, they're leaving instantly.
You can have all these foods, but the amounts matter. Because when manipulating your calories so that you can be in a slight calorie deficit, which...
Calorie deficit is a terminology. Calorie deficit is a term that a lot of people don't understand, but that's besides the point.
Is the only way you lose weight is to change the amount of carbs that you're eating. So yes, I still have my pasta. Yes, I love my rice, but I change the amounts depending on whether I want to lose weight, maintain my weight, or put on weight. You should always prioritize your protein and your calorie intake, manipulate the carbs and the fats to what suits you, and this way you make consistent progress on your weight loss journey. Try this action plan. Anchor all your meals around a primary protein source. So tofu scramble for breakfast, lentils with your lunch, seitan as a stir fry with your dinner.
That's it right there. Dude, that's it. All right? Me and my boy Matisse are looking at this right now. That's like, that end part of the video, like we should have brought this up way sooner. Way fucking sooner.
Action plan. Anchor all your meals around a primary protein source.
Even let's try this action plan. I would remove that statement. Anchor all your meals around one primary protein source.
So tofu scramble for breakfast, lentils with your lunch, seitan as a stir fry with your dinner, and then add veggies, carbs, and fats around those proteins in the amounts that keep you in a calorie deficit.
To explain what a calorie deficit is, it means eating less calories than you burn on a daily basis. Don't overcomplicate it. So when you structure everything around your primary protein source, if your maintenance is 2,000, we want to eat 1,800 calories a day. Does that make sense? That is how you want to structure this video. Everything at the beginning here, I feel like we can completely cut out. I would make the words directly after action plan, anchor all your meals around protein, the hook of this video, do the explanation. After you say calorie deficit, give a breakdown of what calorie deficit actually means in a very simple terminology, or use visual props to explain it. We've done it on our page in the past with a cup and water. This is your maintenance calories. If you would like to lose weight, pour out like this much of the cup, eat this many calories. That's what a calorie deficit is, and then give them an actionable takeaway. That would be a good video in my eyes here. The entire point of this video is to teach people to manipulate carbs in order to gain or lose weight. So you could have said that at the very beginning instead of going on a crazy ramble about being vegan and then wanting your carbs through pasta and everything else. You could have started the video by literally saying, structure all your meals around your protein source and then manipulate your carbs if you would like to gain or lose weight. And then break it down with either a protein or a carb source, whether it's rice, chicken, tofu, etc. Now, I do content audits like this on a weekly basis in our program, the Change Lives Academy. I've helped 11,000 coaches take their business online and helped 415 hit $10,000 on a monthly basis. If you would like your content audited by me personally, raw, real, very authentically, tear you apart, click the link below and apply with your email, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And if that doesn't resonate with you and you just want more value, click this video to watch how to make fuck you money as an online fitness coach.